Hey there, and welcome from the ASU-Beebe Theater Department. My name is Ryan Gibbons. I'm the Director of Theater here at ASU-Beebe, and we're glad to share some one-act plays that we have prepared for you. Obviously, this is a weird semester where we're doing theater with masks on. We're not used to that, but the students have done a good job. They've worked hard, and I believe the presentations you're about to see will be very good. The first show that we're going to watch is a short play by F. Scott Fitzgerald entitled Mr. Icky.
Often at night I sit at my window and regard the stars. Sometimes I think they're my stars. You know what? I think I shall be a star someday.
Yes.
I know them all. Venus, Mars, Neptune, and Gloria Swanson.
I don't take no stock in astronomy. Lately I've been thinking of London, laddie, and comes to mind my daughter, who went for to be a typewriter.
I liked also Mr. Icky. She's so plump, so round, so buxom.
Not worth the paper she was padded with, though.
How's your asthma doing, Mr. Icky?
Worse, thank God. I'm 100 years old and I'm getting brittle.
Well, I guess life's been pretty tame since you gave up petty arson.
Yes, well, you see, Peter, laddie, when I was 50, I reformed once in prison.
You went wrong again?
Worse than that. A week before my term expired, they insisted on transferring me to the glands of a young, healthy prisoner they were executing.
And it renovated you?
Renovated me? It put the old Nick back into me. Turns out the young criminal was a suburban burglar and kleptomaniac. What was a little petty arson in comparison?
Ghastly. Science is the bunk.
I've got him pretty well subdued now. 'Tisn't everyone who has to tire out 2 sets of glands in their lifetime. I wouldn't trade another for all the animal spirits in an orphan asylum.
Well, I shouldn't think you would object to a nice, quiet old clergyman set.
Clergymen haven't got glands. They have souls.
Oh, I'm looking for Ulsa Icky.
My daughter's in London.
Oh, she's left London. She's come here. I followed her. I shall wait. It's very quiet around here.
Yes, very quiet.
Father, here I am. Olsen did what?
Oh, my little Ulsa. Have you come home to help with the plowing?
No, Father, I'd really rather not. I mean, plowing is such a bother.
See here, Ulsa, let's come to an understanding.
Do you still say it'd be Jack?
Of course it would be Jack. It certainly couldn't be Frank.
Frank who?
It would be Frank.
Ulsa, you'd better marry me.
Wow. They wouldn't let me enter the servants' entrance of your house.
They wouldn't. Never fear. You shall come in through the mistress entrance.
Sir!
Oh, I beg your pardon. You know what I mean.
So, you want to marry my little daughter?
I do.
Is your record clean?
Excellent. I have the best constitution in the world.
And the worst by laws.
At Eton, I was a member at Pop. At Rugby, I belonged to the Near Beer. As a younger son, I was destined for the police force.
Skip that. Have you money?
Have I money? Wads of it. I expect Ulsa to go downtown in sections every morning in 2 Rolls Royces. I have a kiddie car, a converted tank, and I also have seats at the opera.
None of what you're saying matters. I can't sleep except in a box. And plus, I heard that you were cashiered from your club.
A cashier?
I was cashiered.
What for?
You see, what had happened was, I had to pull the balls one day as a joke.
Is your mind in good shape?
Fair. After all, what is brilliance but merely the tact to sow when no one is looking, but to reap when everyone is?
Be careful, I will not marry my daughter to an epigram.
Sir, I assure you I am a mere platitude. I often descend at the level of an innate idea.
None of what you're saying matters. I can't marry a man who says it'd be Jack. Why, frankly,
Nonsense!
you're a fool!
Come now. Charity, my girl. What was it Nero said? With malice towards none and charity towards all?
That was not Nero. That was John Drinkwater.
Ah, come. Who is this Frank? Who is this Jack?
Gotch.
Dempsey.
No, we were arguing. If the two are mortal enemies are locked in a room together, which one will come out alive? Now, you see, I claim that Jack Dempsey would take one.
Right! He wouldn't
You win!
Then I love you again.
So I'm going to lose my little daughter.
You still got a house full of children.
Going to sea! Father! I'm going to sea!
You went to sea long ago.
Well, I've been reading Conrad.
Conrad, 2 years before the Mass by Henry James.
What?
Walter Patter's version of Robinson Crusoe.
I can't stay here any longer. I want to live my life. I want to hunt eels.
Well, I'll be here when you get back.
The worms are licking their chops when they hear of your name, Father.
These vales, these hills, these McCormick harvesters, they mean nothing to my children. I understand.
Well, they will think of me kindly, Father. To understand is to forgive.
No, we do not forgive those which we understand. We can only forgive those who wound us for no reason at all.
I'm so beastly sick of your human nature line. Besides, I hit the hours here anyway.
They're all deserting me. Perhaps I've been too kind. Spare the rod and spoil the fun. Oh, for the glands of a Bismarck. They do not care for the soil. They have been faithless to the great potato tradition. Oh, Wordsworth, how true you spoke. No motion has she now, no feet force. She cannot hear or feel, rolled round on earth's diurnal course in someone's Oldsmobile.
Yes, Father, back to the soil. Yes. I have been trying to turn my back to the soil for about 10 years now.
The farmers may be the backbone of the country, but who wants to be a backbone?
I care not who votes less of my country if I can eat the salad. Life, psychic research, jazz.
I must be quaint. It's all there is. It's not the life, but the quaintness you bring to it.
We're going to slide down the Riviera.
Well, we've got tickets for the Piccadilly Circus.
Life, jazz.
Wait, let me read to you from the Bible. Open it up at random. You can often find something that bears on the situation. Ahab and Estimo and Hanim, Gozan and Olon, and Gilo and their 11 cities. Arab, Ruma, and Esau.
And Rashak, Meshach, and Abednego, Father. You buy 10 more rings, you try again.
Well, how beautiful art thou, my love. Your eyes are like dove's eyes, besides what is hid within. Your hair is like a flock of goats headed up Mount Galad. What a rather coarse passage. Well, perhaps it won't work. Yes, it's wet. There's water in the dot. It won't work.
It's damp. It won't work.
Jazz. Come, we must catch the 6:30.
Goodbye.